If you're watching this, you already have a competitive edge basically over whoever's not watching it. I just want to talk to most kids that are my age, maybe 17, 18. You could be 14, 13, 25. I don't care. We're so young. We are so young. Sit down right now while you're watching this video. And I'm sorry to get so deep right away, but it's something I'm very passionate about. I want you to imagine yourself right now in your Lamborghini with that hot ass chick pulling up to your big ass house. And I want you to tell me if honestly and truly that is the end destination and that's the end goal. And that was what brought you the happiness. And that's what you were chasing the whole time. Because I promise you it's not. What you're chasing with that dream of success through that process is I don't want to say entitlement. What you're chasing through that process is you want others basically to perceive you as he did it, good for him, he did it. So you're doing it for them. Don't do it for them. Do it for you. Please do it for you. It's not for them. It's for you. It's your process. It's your process. But like I was saying, we're so young. We're so young. I'm a 17-year-old kid speaking this to you. I've talked to a million other people. I've spoke to fucking people that have made a lot of money that are a lot older than me. And when I come to them and I tell them how stressed out I am about what I want to do for a living and how I'm going to make money and wanting to tap into NFTs and real estate and a whole bunch of other things, you know what they tell me? Slow down. When I was 17, I was still fucking playing in the mud. I was still fucking doing this. I was working a little job at the corner store and I wasn't thinking about anything about my future. The fact that you're even thinking like that, you already have a competitive edge over everybody. Most of us don't think like this. We are in an elite group, but we don't realize it. Go to your school. See the way other kids around you act, the way that they talk, the way that they think. Most of them don't give a fuck. They don't care. You think that fucking 90% of the kids, even in your fucking high school, are really stressed out about their future the way you are? You clicked on this video for a reason. You're stressed about your future. You want to figure it out. You want to have all the answers. And the truth of the matter is, us as 17-year-old kids, 18-year-old kids, 19, 20, 21-year-old kids, we don't need to have it all figured out yet. It's totally okay to not have it figured out. That's not to say that you shouldn't work hard and you shouldn't prioritize your goals over everything. But it's okay to sometimes scale back. It's okay to lose motivation at times. It's okay to not fucking be exactly where you want to be at this exact point in time. Because like I said, if you truly were in that position, in your sports car, outside of your mansion, beachfront view, would that truly be the end goal or destination? And would you be happy? No. You would probably have the same mentality, constantly seeking more and wanting to be better and greater. And it's a rat race. You're going to keep chasing yourself down that hole. So don't disrespect yourself like that. Fall in love with the process of getting there and count your wins, no matter how small they are. No matter how small they are. A win for me this year was starting a podcast. I won in that sense. Getting my license, that was a win. Starting work, that's a win. So already this year, I became a better person than I was last year. Right? So I started reading. That's a win. I continued exercising and pushing myself harder. That's a win. I started helping others. I started talking to others to inspire and motivate others. That's a win. So in my opinion, I already won the first couple months out of the year. Did I have days where I didn't do as much as I wanted to do and I slacked and I went on my phone and I skipped a workout? Yes, but more times than not, I did what I had to do for myself. And that's all you can do at the end of the day. It's okay to have dips in motivation. It's okay to have a day where you say, I can't get up off my ass today. It's okay. These are all normal human emotions and feelings. It's fucking normal. Stop getting yourself so caught up in fucking, oh, I had a bad day. Now, this is typical me. I'm lazy. I can't do this. I'm a lazy kid. This is just how my mind. No, you're not lazy. You're not lazy. You haven't tapped your passion yet, and you're going to figure it out. And once you figure it out, you're going to go head first. But don't rush it. So that's really what I just wanted to say and I wanted to speak about, because I know I know how many of us, even though it's a small percent of us, I know just how many kids there are out there that are stressing what they're going to do for the fucking rest of their life. And the beautiful thing about that is you don't need to know what you're going to do for the rest of your life. A passion can change. A career choice can change. It's okay. It's okay. You are meant to be exactly where you are right now. And what you're meant to do, you will end up doing. Just sleep on a good pillow at night. Have a clear conscience. Help others. Take care of yourself. And that's really all you could do at the end of the day. So don't get so caught up, you know. Respect yourself more. It's not so much so that comparing yourself to other people is going to push you up in certain ways and it's going to hold you back in other ways. When you compare yourself to others, it's why don't I have this? Why don't I have this? Why can't I have this? No, that's the wrong way to look at it. Versus if you're going to compare yourself to others in the sense of how did he get this? I want to get it the same way he got this. How can I learn from him to get it the way he does? That's the winner's mentality. That's a positive way to compare yourself to others because it's you versus you. You're using others as fuel and as motivation and as help. You're leveraging these other people. You're not looking at what they have and saying, fuck, I'll never get what he has. I can never have it. No, I don't have my dream car. I don't have my dream house. I don't have fucking anything that I want right now or yet. Again, I'm a 17-year-old kid. But all I can do right now is congratulate myself on the wins that I've had and taking the right steps towards getting there. And you know what? At the end of the night, I can sleep and say, I'm proud of myself for at least putting the effort in and trying. I'm proud of myself that I at least tried, even if I don't get it one day, which I hope I do. But you tried. And that's all you have at the end of the day. The fact that you tried is you won. You won. You tried. You got the competitive edge over the kid that fucking didn't try. Actually, Dario, come here. Come sit. Yeah, come sit. Come bring it over. Let it roll. This is my brother. I just want to let you know, by the way, you will be seeing these two faces for a very long time, whether you like it or not, because me and this kid are the future. So sleep tight with that. But I just wanted to say, this is the mastermind behind everything, basically. I'll just tell you how this whole fucking operation and scheme started before I go into anything else. I had the idea of starting a podcast. I had the talent of talking to people and being versed and like picking questions and doing that. And you had the talent of being great with film, audio, mic, everything. This kid is the mastermind behind it. So with us together, right? And then he does my pictures. I'll do the editing for TikTok. He does the editing for YouTube. We're literally a perfect team. You will see us for a very long time because the channel is not going anywhere. His music is going to be coming out very soon, and that's going to be going somewhere. And unfortunately, you're going to have to get used to us.
That is true. That is true. I agree. I mean, I think to all the young kids out there that are trying to like do something with their lives, like just don't give up. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, like I'm 18 years old, about to be 19, and I feel like my music career is over. You know what I'm saying? Like I just started. Like you're gonna get somewhere. You just gotta like keep going. Like even when you don't even see a path. Like there's so many YouTubers that I look up to, like Balin Levine. He says everything, and I know you guys probably watch Balin Levine, but everything happens for a reason.
This kid's been grinding music for years. He's been grinding music for, I don't know, probably 7 years. His Instagram account got to 100,000 followers. He was doing tryouts for The Voice, American Idol, whole bunch of places. His career was going in an uptrend. He signed like a 1-song contract to a promotion that said they were going to promote the hell out of his stuff. His career seemed like it was going constantly up, and he was super motivated to keep pumping out music. And what happened was there was kind of a crash phase where the followers started dropping and the quality of the, not that the quality of the music went down, but the quantity of the music went down.
Like I definitely
weren't recording as much. I wasn't
posting as much. And stuff.
And you lost your motivation because why? Because the process fucked you up.
Yeah.
Don't let the fucking process mess your mind up because once that happens, you've lost. You've lost. This account, let's use me as prime example. First month of me having this account, 200,000 followers on TikTok. I think, oh shit, I'm a sensation. I'm going to be millions of followers, millions of fans. I'm going to be in LA in a couple of years, and that's how it's going to go. This is my success story. Month 2, I barely gained anything. Month 3, barely gained anything. Am I okay with that? Yes, because it's just process. I know I'm going to have another up month. I can't have an up month if I don't post, if I don't produce, if I don't put the work in. If I don't, nothing's going to happen. So I have to do something. It's worth my effort. So here I am speaking to you guys, letting you know that you need to trust the process and fall in love with the process, because that's all you have at the end of the day. You're going to keep seeking process no matter how good you get. Look at, for example, President Trump. He's still seeking process. He made himself billions of dollars, carried his family legacy, became a president, and now that he lost his second election, he's still chasing presidency. Whether you like him or not, you have to respect the man's work ethic, determination, and hustle. It's that kind of mindset. That's the reason that he won. That's the reason he won. With his finances, obviously. You could say that he lost in other ways, but that's why Trump, in my opinion, is a winner. He's someone that I personally look up to. You could look at others. We could start listing names. Tony Robbins, Conor McGregor, Gary V. The list goes on. Whether he's an athlete or a motivational speaker or a businessman, it doesn't matter. They trusted the process and they kept going through hardships. Look up any of these guys' stories. Whether they had it easy or they had it hard, everyone has had hardship. Conor McGregor was a plumber that hated what he was doing and got out of that situation. Tony Robbins had a freaking crazy story.
Mike Tyson
had a freaking crazy story.
This kid literally died. Like, bro.
And even worse stuff before that. Yeah. All these guys had a rough process coming up. And you know what? When you fall in love with it and you like what you do, it doesn't feel like work. So I encourage you to use, if you're working a job that you don't like, use the money that you make from that job to fund your passions, because you don't need to love your work. But if you fund your passions in a business-oriented way, for example, for me, a podcast, I love having a podcast. This needed to be funded. So the podcast was funded, and now here we are. And I know that now and down the road, this can fund me because I love doing this, and it feels like effortless work. So when the work feels effortless, it's just going to come.
Yeah.
And it's going to keep coming.
Pause. Pause it, man.
Pause. Who said that? Who just said that?
Who said what?
I said it's going to come and it's going to keep on coming. Pause.
Cut that shit out. I got to cut it out too.
So, no, we're not cutting that shit. So
I just zoned out.
It's just the pieces will get put together. Have faith and have an understanding that no matter what fucking happens, at the end of the day, you have you, and you have your own intuition, and trust yourself enough to know that you do have what it takes. I can sit here and tell you that I honestly, truly believe that every single human being, regardless of where their start point is, has the opportunity to tap limitless potential, because there has been many, many, many others that have done it before us, whether it's geniuses, billionaires, whatever it may be, or just some of the happiest people. They did it through seeking what they wanted. A billionaire did not seek being poor. A happy person didn't seek depression. Whatever you seek, you shall attract, you shall achieve. Whatever you speak, you shall attract, you shall achieve, you shall experience. So if you're saying negative shit, if you're thinking negative shit and then you speak negative shit, your aura and your energy is down and it's negative. When you think positive and you speak positive, you are positive, you feel better, you look better, you act better, you're happier. It's little things, it's little changes. I watched a video of Kevin Gates say, I don't have to do things, I get to do things. I think Mike Malak said that too. And if I'm being completely honest, that's been a game changer for me, even just in the past couple months, when I think, oh, I have to walk the dog. Bro, I get to walk the fucking dog.
Yeah.
I get to walk the fucking dog. I have legs. I have energy that I can, like, it's a blessing. Think about the things that we're missing out on. When you're on your deathbed, you'd probably be thinking to yourself, I wish I could just grab my dog's leash and walk him one more time. It's just like the little things where like I have to do the laundry. No. I get to do it. It's not really a big deal.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, stop allowing your brain to over dramatize these things that you dislike. Because when you associate, oh, I dislike doing this, you're never going to get good at it. And you're never going to do it consistently because you're tricking your brain into, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So allow yourself to be more receptive to these little things. And I promise you might just end up being a little bit happier. And it all ties back to don't rush the process. No matter what you start, what changes you try implementing into your life, like even verbally speaking differently, I get to do this. It's okay if some days you get snappy and you're upset and you don't want to do things and you don't. That's okay. I don't expect perfection. Nobody's perfect. I would say even since I started the podcast, out of all the things that I preach to you guys, I'm good 70% of the time. I'm not good 100% of the time. And that's okay. That's just a piece of the process. I know that I'm doing better than I was. I used to be a fucking lazy shit. I used to do nothing. Now I seek different things that I want to do, that I get to do, that make me happy, that can earn me money, that can boost my life up. Like that's how I've changed, especially since this has been crucial. And this has, it's added like another big anchor to my life outside of physical fitness. So I'm truly blessed. Don't rush anything because God has too much in store for you and you have too much in store for you. And
facts. Facts. I agree. But like whatever, I feel like a lot of people associate like where I feel I am right now, I feel like I'm going to be here forever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you kind of feel the same way.
Yes.
Like wherever you are in the current moment, you feel like you're going to be there forever.
Especially when you're like in a bit of like a downtrend and like your life, like it feels like you're not going to get out of that. Like, but really, what would change if you had $1 million in the bank and you had your dream car in the driveway? You're still you. You're still going to hang out with the same kids. You're still going to do the same thing you do. You're still like, it's still just you. To close this one off, I just wanted to list it. Don't rush the process because you know damn well that if you were in that position that you wanted to be in so badly, your happiness levels would probably still be diminished because you haven't sought true happiness and true joy through your experiences. Like Tyson Fury said, everything material, this chain, a bracelet, a car, you don't get buried with any of that stuff. You only get buried and remembered for the kind of person that you were and kind of for your character. So it's cool. I'm not saying don't go buy that chain. I'm not saying don't go buy that new phone, but don't put so much value in it because you know what? At the end of the day, value is completely subjective and you are more than a materialistic item. And that process that you're so caught up with chasing the materials, we're so young that even a millionaire or a billionaire would tell a 17-year-old kid to pursue their passions, but don't forget to be a kid and pursue your passions. And you got the golden ticket. I just want to be a beacon of hope and of light amongst especially the teenage community because we're so fucking lost. We're so fucking lost because of social media and because of these fucking gurus and influencers that make us feel like we're not enough. I swear to God, you are enough. I swear to God, you are enough, regardless of where you're at, regardless of how shitty your job is or your boss is or how shitty school is or how shitty your parents are or how you perceive your life right now. Just because you're not in your fucking on your yacht and fucking have your beachfront view with your Lambos and your Bugattis, it's okay. I promise. In time, all these positive things will come, even if it's not through that. So don't rush yourself. All good things are going to come in time, and just work hard and keep your head down and focus, stay in your own lane, and the right things are going to happen. God's going to take care of you.
That's a wrap.